Hello and welcome back to another Star Stable back to getting video. Today we are here in Jarlahime doing some side quests. So let's get started. So here's Jack. So let's see what Jack got. Listen, this isn't working. If none of the conditions I've entered on the ballot papers won't want to run, I can't have an election. It's insane. The bad luck I have. I really need to get a hold of Herman. He's my last hope. If he can't save me from this job, I'll seriously be forced to sit here and stare myself blind on the budget and form until the day I die. Alien, I spoke to Joanna at your stable and told her you would come. She's repeated that she didn't know when Herman is due to return from vacation, but I don't trust her. Not one bit. She's very devish. Oh, she knows, I promise you. Check with her and maybe she'll say something to you. It seems I won't get anywhere with her. I have no continual to self-treatment and read and write and all kinds of useless stuff. Tell me if you happen to bump into Herman. I need to speak with him. See ya. Alright, to the stable. To a wall first. My goodness. I didn't even run into that sleigh. Herman? No, he's on vacation. I don't know when he'll be back. Who are you again? Herman? Nah, I don't know when he'll be back from vacation. It's been quite a while. Alrighty, so your name is Elaine. No, I never heard of you. But there is always stuff to do around here if you want to lend a hand. Talk to Stan, the stable boy, here, if you want to help. Here at Jorvik's stable. He respects hard work. Or you could try our competition. If you like, good writers are also something we admire. You want to help me with this? That's great. Well, we always need help around here. There is so much that has to be done every day. Do you know when Herman is back on from vacation? Vacation? He isn't. Wait a second. I promise not to tell. Oops. Almost had a slip of that tongue there. You really need to see him? If I only knew you better, then maybe. But listen, if you want to help out, go and get a pair of working gloves. Then the shed over there. Here's the key. Almost had a slip of the tongue, he says. Somebody's not telling the truth. That is a big padlock. There you go. A pair of sturdy working gloves. Always come in handy. As you might have seen here at Jarvik's table, we have animals other than horses. We have cows, horses, pigs, and chickens too. We really like animals here. Sometimes it feels more like work at the zoo than it is a stable. One thing you should do is milk our cows. Do you know how to do it? Excellent. Then you know where there is nothing to do it. Bring the bucket and milk the cows and stand in the barn outside the stable wall. Our horses are the pride of Jory's stable. We have horses here since the beginning of time. Do you know this used to be a royal stable? We try to keep the horses outside as much as possible when the weather they can enjoy, but when we have to feed them outside as well, pretty obvious, huh? Here's some hay for the horses. Put it in their trough outside the stable walls. They're probably very hungry by now. You should know the pigs here at Jarvik's the stables are really glutton. Doesn't matter how much we feed them, they always seem to want more. But be that might be because they are such mischief. Alien, here's a book of pig wash. Pigs will pour it into the pig's food troughs, and they'll settle down for a couple minutes at least. Alright. Let's go feed all the farming animals. And keep the pigs. Our stable needs to give us some updated pet piggies. That's what they need. Alright, there's the cows. They moved them. I was really thinking the other day when I did this for my main account that I was losing my mind. They used to be fed over here, not over here. Right? Right. Well, I wonder why they moved them. Because I remember coming over here, feeding the horses, and then going back up. Not feeding them over here. Okay, interesting. I wonder why they did that. Good. You really are being a big help. And you seem to be stressworthy. Good. You seem to have a hand with animals. You like that. Thanks. It's good to have your help. You really know your stuff. Listen, Elaine, it feels like you've become friendly since you started working here. I promised Herman that I wouldn't say anything, but I trust you, and if you really want to meet him, I'll tell you where he is. He's not so far away on vacation, only a few meters away actually. He's never went on vacation. He's been hiding in his house to get away from Jack and be alone with some new projects of his own. I know, pretty clever, or what? He'll open the door if you do a secret knock on the door. Do it like this. Knock like this 3 times. Correct. You get it. Do it as I told you. And Herman is sure to open the door. Stan, what is it? Who are you? How come you know the secret knock? So Stan eventually told you where to find me. Well, I guess it was obviously what do you want? Sorry, take over Jack's job as mayor. I neither want nor have time to be a mayor. These 3 big families around here should be able to handle this themselves. You see, the work I'm doing is so much important. Everything isn't what it appears to be. GD has some big, sinister projects going on, but we can't speak here. We never know who might be listening. Come inside and I'll tell you more. Can I trust you? I think it feels like you appreciate a special power, a power that I recognize. Alright, I'll go with my gut feeling and trust you. You see, I need help moving forward with the mystery I'm trying to solve. Where did Mayor Evelyn go exactly? There are many sinister things going on in this Harvest County these days. Gigi is in the middle of some big secret project. You might have seen them collecting samples around here, and they involved in Mayor Evelyn's disappearance. I'm certain everything is connected, but I have no proof. Here's where you come in. This is how it is, Gigi has somehow been allowed to search for material all around Jarlahime. How they got permission, I don't know, but neither there but there is no way their obtained is legitimate. There's some funny business going on, most definitely, and they're behind the disappearance of Mary Evelyn as well, though I'm not sure how. They had heard of the Jarlahime incident that Mr. Drake is extremely suspicious of me and avoid me like the plague, but she doesn't know you. Get my drift? If you as someone she doesn't know could win her confidence, you would certainly be able to find out what they're doing around here. Would you help me find out what the G doing around here in Harvest counties? What are they really up to, and are they behind Evelyn's disappearance? Will you do it? Good. Right off and speak to Miss Drake and see if you can get employment with her. Good luck. Alright, so we're going to see if we can't get behind and see what's going on. Okay. No one's crashing into this darn door. Wish our stable would just open them all. Just like this one. This one's wide open. Just open them. I can't wait for this place to be updated one day. Employment here? Haha. You? Haha. Wait, let me just wipe my tears away from my eyes. You would like to work for us. Please, you don't hire wimps at our company. You need to be first and merciless to get a job. Wait, you are Felicia's and merciless? Would you be willing to betray your friends for a raise? Defraud senior citizens for their last dime for high bonus level nutrients reserved to the ground for free lunch? You would? I did all that when I was about your age. Maybe you're just the one I'm looking for. Okay, you can take the Udicide and GED employment test. If you succeed, you'll get a position here on my protein. You'll start now. Are you ready? One of my employees arrived 5 minutes late for work. He says he is late because he's forced to drive his sick grandmother to the hospital. What do you do? Fire him on the spot? Fire him and sue him for GD lost income? Fire him, sue him and his grandma for all they have. You receive a bonus if you increase your deployment profile. What will you do to earn it? You'll hold it. Talk on goal. You'll fire the employee these benefits. You have to pay salary. I don't know. I'll do that one. See if that. No firm seems to be located above a rich miller. Just pause it. How are you going to get rid of it? Poison their farm. Yeah, that's what they did. What is your favorite color? Green like money. Wow, you got a perfect score. I've never met a more sinister and ruthless person than you. Can it really be true? Congrats. That was really perfect. I'll teach you all you know I know, but if you betray me, I will hunt you down to the ends of the world. Don't forget, no one makes a fool of Miss Drake and get away with it. Put these clothes on. You'll need to look professional working for the GD, and since you're in the part, it won't be giving you any pay, but that goes without saying. We must always ensure that our workers are getting their job. Anyone who doesn't is fired immediately. So right off to Exploration Alpha and make sure everyone is working as they should and report back to me afterwards. If you find anything slacking with eating lunch or using the restroom, I'll teach you the best firing technique. Ha, this is the best thing I know. No one can make people cry like I do. Gee. Alright, expression hasn't yielded any result yet, Elaine. We need to find some valuable material soon, or I'll get fired by management. And remember, if I am fired, you're fired as well. Merit is meritless. If they fire me, mine and living of every other GD worker will be destroyed forever. This isn't more heartless bunch than the GD management. I expect them to just right off to the Exploration Alpha and dig up some material samples from the stones exposed by the workers. You think it is best to take material samples to Herman once you find him instead of Drake? Are you underestimating our opportunity here in Jarlahime? Is unlikely successful. You must do anything we can get results. Take this extremely treat letter I've composed to our supervisor at Exploration Alpha. After he's read it, I gesture he'll work harder so he won't get fired. I'll push his staff even harder than himself too. I love starting these kinds of chains reactions. It's fractionate. If he doesn't have a harsh plan for their employees, then I'll have to pay millions for damages. As their punishment, then harder than anyone else. Sniff. This is a beautiful thing. Brings tears to my eyes. My goodness. She's hard on her employees. Threatening to fire them. Threatening to fire me. When I just started. Pretty ruthless, if you ask me. Wee. Inspected. There's one of these. Oh, we're standing on the horse. Don't mind me. Just doing some acrobat. I'll wait until I'm sitting on my horse so they can get off. There we go. Make sure these guys are working. There's that. Now we just gotta give this letter to this dude here. What do you want? A letter from Drake? Gulp. report to her with that I'll work even harder. She doesn't need to worry. She can trust me. And listen, if I get fired, you can try to get her to change her mind. She doesn't need to make use of constructs to suspend my kids from school as well. Gee, going after the fam too. My goodness. And let's go drop these samples off. Elaine, have you discovered anything? They have taken for valuable materials, but haven't found anything yet. I have an idea. Now let's discreet properly. Here's how we'll do it. Let me sweep these samples with these grays from the stable grave path and guarantee these pebbles are worthless. Take these to Mr. Drake instead and see what she says. So Robert's taking pebbles from the pathway and switching them out for the material pebbles that we just got from the GD website. Okay, nice. You're back. Report? Everything went as they should. That's good. Too bad. I really was looking forward to firing somebody today. Do you have the material samples? Good. I'll send them to my allies at our lab. Let's hope they found something. Management is starting to lose patience. So, Elaine, how did you like it here at the G? Is your the hunger of your dark heart satisfied by the mysteries and we're spreading? It's wonderful. You really have potential. I'd like to make you my personal assistant, but you're too inspected. If you continue to work the task I'm asking for you, I can probably give you a promotion soon. Work harder. I like you, but I'm gladly ruining your life if you betray me. You can start by bringing me a cup of coffee from Stablebucks Cafe. Stablebucks Cafe. Love it. Shortcut. Cafe from Mr. Dick. Gulp. Wait, I'll get it at once. Oh, correctly? I must make it special how she wants it. Get it? Otherwise she'll probably try to tear my cafe to the ground and build a landfill here instead. Don't disturb me. Here's Mrs. Drake's coffee. It's solely black with no sugar or milk. Parsley like she likes. Hurry back to her. Yes. Gotta go. Don't spill a drop. Let me taste that coffee, quite bitter with a burnt aftertaste. Perfect. And then I'm going to give you errands to run every day from now on. Do them and show some diligence, and I might promote you to my personal assistant. I really need a new one. My old one forgot I'm not taking milk in my coffee, so I was forced to fire him and banish his entire family from their family farm. Haha, good times. Jeez, remember that, Anne? I want my coffee like my heart black. Alright, I will do those off camera. And one of the city's residents has requested assistance from the town's hall. We are unable to help him, but if you have time, really appreciate your help. You do have time? Excellent. Read and speak to the city guard. He won't say what happened over the phone, so I'm assuming it's something sensitive. A certain amount of discretion has been available. So long, and good luck. Who are you? You're here to help me? Oh, that was kind of you. What's your name again? Elaine. It's a nice name. Well, you see, a terrible crime has been committed. Someone has stolen my keys, and anyone in possession of those keys can open every nook and cranny in the city. Help me find the thief. We have to find and punish him. I suspect that it's Mr. Drake. She seems pretty shady. Or maybe Jack. He's a secondary too. Or maybe Jill. Or the vet. Or Herman. It could be anyone. It's terrible. Oh, did I maybe lose them? Well, I guess it's probably chance. Where have I been today? First I went to the breakfast at the cafe, then I went to the park at the beach house, later back at the cafe for lunch. Then I spoke to the store chief for a bit in the square. Later it was afternoon tea, and then I noticed that the keys were missing. You'll look for them? Thank you. I'll search around here and can see if I can find them someplace else. So he definitely went everywhere he could possibly be. Let's see, where could these keys be? Oh, I think they're over here. Not over here. Maybe they're over here. Oh no. Horse clipped the stairs. No, not over there. Nope. Seems maybe down here at the cafe. Oh, that one did hurt. There they are. keys? There are my keys. Why do you have my keys? I lost them? Oh, it was nice of you to return them to me. Who are you, by the way? Elaine? What a lovely name. I should get back to work. I spent my entire day looking for my keys. How do I make time for everything? You're thinking the city guard needs all the help he can get, being this confused. It's a wonder he remembered how to breathe without anyone reminding him. You want to help me? How nice of you. Well, one thing I need help is expecting the old ranged. You're going around the city. We have seen it. You have, well, it's not so hard to spot that true. In any case, it's old and it's not common for stones to come loose, for parts of the wall to come crumbling down. Take these warning signs and see if you find any loose stones on top of the wall. If you do, put the sign there and it'll come along. And I'll come along after and repair the wall. We have two right along the top of the wall. Got it? Got it. There's a spot here. Spot here. Spot here. And it's by here. And I just got one more. You placed signs? What signs? Oh, you marked where the walls are broken. Very good. Then I know where to fix it. How clever of you to come up with that. Is this dude okay? Well, what was I thinking? What are you doing here? By the way, you want to help me again? Very good. One matter I need help with is checking if the city gates work as they should. Not that it needs much, but we should be able to lock the city gates when needed. So what I need you to do what was it again? Check locks. You should check the locks on the gates with a great idea. That should be a great help. Here, take my keys and see if the locks work. Hello. Why do you have my keys? Have you stolen them? You've been checking the locks on the gates? I have no recollection of that. Are you sure? That it was kind of you. Did they work? However, next time you want to help me with the gates, you should ask to borrow the keys first. I get super nervous when you just snatched them like that. I really think this dude needs some help. Listen, Lisa, could you help me with something? Elaine, who's that? Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, I thought you were Lisa. You look so similar to her. You know, I wonder where she went. Anyways, as you might have seen, the entire city is illuminated by nice lights. Unfortunately, you have hideous calories. Not that anyone knows, but I'm replacing broken lights every day. Here, a bag of some new bulbs. Replace the broken light bulbs you can find in the city. No. Looks like we got 2 more. There we go. All the lights have been replaced. Hi, unfortunately I don't have time to talk right now. I'm just about to challenge all the broken lights in the city. You see? The broken lights all the time. Wait, you just replaced all the broken lights? Goodness, how nice of you. My goodness, this person. No, there isn't much left to do today. That's too bad. Why is it bad? Well, you see, Linda. Wait, your name isn't Linda? Oh, that's right. You don't have the same glasses. Elaine, yes, that was it. Anyways, if everything is done for today, the only remaining task is the scary one. Inspecting the gate to Devil's Gap. The gate must always stay closed. Why? Oh, believe me, Elaine. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Unlock the city gate leading to Devil's Gap and inspect the iron gate and the wall behind it. Make sure it's locked and buried. If anything seems off, come right back immediately. It'd be nice for this to be unlocked. Be easier to get in and out of here. The Devil's Gap gateway, never open it. You inspected it. Did everything look alright? How wonderful. Thank you. Do you know what? Here's the saddle. I've saved. Come back whenever you want to I often have errands I need help with. Nice. We got a settle. And a gray settle. It's definitely outdated. But we'll definitely take it. Let's see what else is going on. Hello, Lane. If you have time, I'd appreciate your assistance. I request from help from Philip Sunfeld on behalf of the city. I am terribly busy. Jack has managed to infuriate the entire merchant quest by saying he'll tear down the whole area and build a disco there instead. He didn't mean anything. He's just been to Fort Pinta and been dancing and reported. Who speaks to him happened to catch him precisely as he returned at 5 in the morning. So I need to sort out the butler before he gets any worse. You have just tried calling me. Mom. You have time to help me? Thank you, Elaine. It's much appreciated. I don't know much appreciate. Apparently the chickens have gone missing. I think it's best if you ride over there and for Albert and let him explain. You might have been able at Sunfield Farm already. If not, it's quite simple to locate. Okay, good luck. Pretty much just tell me where to go. I'll be right back. Hello there, nice to meet you. I don't have time to talk to you right now. You see, the chickens are gone, and I've been busy trying to find them. Just Jill sent you. You're to, here to help find them. Great. I can always rely on Jill. It was a good idea for her to send you. This is mysterious, and it needs someone as well as you to solve it. So it was like this. In the morning, I was perfectly asleep when all of a sudden, Sage comes running and screaming that the chickens were gone. All of them. I'm usually a quiet sleeper in the morning, but as you can understand, I was wide awake at an instant and ran to the chicken coop as quickly as my foot would take me. All the chickens were indeed gone. Not even a feather was left. First, I thought it might have been a fox, but all the shutters were closed, and there were even no holes a fox could get in, or a chicken out. For the matter, my family and I have searched the entire estate for hours without much of a stone or stumbling on a clue. I don't have time to search more. There is simply too much that needs to be done on the farm that can't wait. You know what? Go inspect the chicken coop yourself and try to figure out what has happened. You'll find it in the courtyard in front of the silo. Isn't hard to miss. Thank you for your help. You found a button on the mud. Show flips and filled. Hello again, Aileen. Have you figured out what happened to my chickens? No? Oh, that's it then. Poor chickens. What, you found something on the ground? Let me see. What is this now? A button? Well, it's not mine, but that's about all I can tell you about it. Listen, there isn't anything special about it. Anyone might have lost it there. Is the only clue we have? Well, alright then. Who might know somebody? Well, my family are the only ones who could have lost it, I suppose. Sage, my daughter, she was the one who first discovered the chickens were missing. She's over at the farm working. Maybe it's her button. My wife, Martina, might have lost the button. It's possible. I think she always has lots to do, but you could always ask her if it's her. The button belongs to her, if she has time to see you. You can always ask my son, look, if the button is his. Listen, I've always tried to raise my children in the best possible way, but Loka is special. Sorry, he behaves worse whenever I do. What I mean is, if you speak to him, don't let his demeanor color your impression of the family. Where is he? He's usually avoids all sort of work, but you'll probably find him close to home if you search for him. If you find him, tell him to muck out the pigsty right away. I told him to do that hours ago. Sigh. Yawn, who are you? Can't you see I'm busy? If I left a button, I never lose buttons or anything. I'm not all half-wit like you. What, you want to know what happened to the chickens last night? Yes, I know what happened. It was awful, but why should I tell you? You really want to know, don't you? Let's see. Okay, I'll tell you. If you do me a favor, take the shovel next to me and muck out the pigsty, and I'll tell you what I know. And don't get lazy on me. That mud should look like a mirror when you're done. Otherwise, I won't tell you, Jack. Now move it. How dare he make us do his chores? Rude. But okay. I ain't gonna lie, that gate just opened so quickly. Like, you could probably kill somebody with that gate. How quick it just opened. You finished smoking out? Good. I'll tell you what I know. Hehe. You understood? I said nothing because I know nothing. Ha. So gullible. Get lost. Ooh. Wow. Well, that was rude. Hi there. My name's Sage. What are your name? Nice to meet you, Lane. How can I help you? You're here about the chickens? Wow, I was so shocked when I discovered the chickens were missing. I've not been able to do anything sensible all day. I've been pondering what happened. What if somebody has bird napped them? A butt? Oh, I'd like to have a look, but I have to do all my chores. I promised Mom and Dad before it gets too late. I have to carry really heavy sacks from the silo to a spot behind the wall for transporting. Phew, I can't only carry them for a yard or so before I need to take a breath. Otherwise, I could probably manage. We can speak when I'm done, Elaine, but not now. But now I need to focus on my task at hand. You can carry the sack on your horse? What a great idea. That'd be so much faster. Okay, the sacks are over there by the silo. Put them behind the wall at the back of the farm. Thank you for your help. Just imagine if we did the jump and then it just went poof. All the stuff in the sack just poofed on out. Yeah. There we go. Now she'll talk to us. Thank you for the help. Now let me think. I got up early than anyone in the morning, and then I got out. The chickens were gone. I've looked all over, but they're just gone. I don't know what happened. A button. Let me see. So you found this on the ground next to the chicken coop. It's not very dirty. It can't have been on the ground for long. Unfortunately, I don't recognize it. I hope someone else is able to help you. Good luck. See you around. Have I lost a button? Maybe I have, but I don't have time for a whole lot of chatting right now. Listen, I don't have time for you right now. The chickens are gone, and you found a button. I know. It's not breaking news, but do you know what? There's nothing I can do. And if everyone has to run around and search for some runaway chickens, nothing will be done around here. You really want me to take a look at the button? Okay, here. Wait, you'll do. If you help me milk the cows, I'll save some time. Then I'll have a look at your button. Here's a bucket. Use it to milk the cows in the cow shed, and come back to me afterwards. Thank you. So let me have a look at the button. No, I don't recognize it. Move along now. I need to continue working. What do you mean, unpleasant? Listen, I actually don't know anything about it. Do I have to spell it out for you? Gee. Nobody knew anything. I knew it. This is useless. I think I'll have to accept the chickens are gone. You don't want to quit? That's the spirit. However, I don't know who else you could ask. Actually, I guess you could talk to Frisia, my youngest. She's so young, she barely knows what a chicken is. But if you want to give it a shot, go ahead. She's over there by the hammock. Casper! Casper! Have you seen Casper? Please help me find him. He's ran off, and I can't find him. Please, please, please. Chickens? No. He's a cat. How stupid are you? I can't do anything until I find him. I can't. Casper! Gee. How stupid are you? He's a cat. I ain't gonna lie, that cracked me up. Casper, you're back away again. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the what is that button you're holding? I know that button. This button is so beautiful. Every time I see the coat it sits on, I think I want those buttons. Whose coat? It's Isolde's coat. I don't have time for you anymore. I need to take care of my little Casper. Bye. Speak to my dad if you need anything. Hey there. How is it going? You know whose button it is. It belongs to Isolde? Isolde? I don't know. What are you saying? It's Isolde's button? Isolde? Oh no. She would never steal my chickens. No, Elaine. You're on the wrong track. Isolde would never do such a thing. She's contagious girl. Do I know her? Well, she used to be here all the time before, but then she started to hang out with my son, Luca, her mother, but put a stop to it. Her visits. She believed her son to be a bad influence. I believe my son to be a bad influence. As she put it, Luca was devastated. Since then, he became this better slacker who talks back and refuses to help around the farm. I always liked Idola. She seemed like a good person, but in that case, she went overboard. If you ask me, could she have spoken to Martha and myself first? Now, but as I said, Isla would never steal anything. Why don't you ride over there and speak to her yourself? She lives at Goldsboro Farm on the other side of Jarlahime. But trust me, she would never do such a thing. Are you sure about that? But we'll go find out. Hello and welcome to Ghostbird family. What now? Stealing chickens? What? Not me. Have I been to the Sunfield farm? No, never. Or not in a long time at least. I'm innocent. I would never steal chickens or anything else for that matter. How dare you to make such a claim? No, I don't want to speak to you anymore. Wait a second. What is that? Oh, my button? Thank you. I've been looking for that all day. Such luck. I thought I lost it forever. That was kind of you. Where did you find it? What? You found the button on the Sunfield farm? How is that possible? I don't even wear the coat yesterday, or even... You don't believe me. How dare you? If you think I've been on the Sunfield farm, then prove it. Grrr. So let's see. If you are so smart, prove it. It was me that stole the chickens. Alright, so we're gonna need some clothes. Because half of them aren't showing up. So let's go to her house. Was out last night and did she steal chickens from the Sunfield farm? What? What are you saying? Outside in the dead of night, the spirit, her mother and I have strictly forbid it, and she stole chickens. Have a neutral death in my bosom. She's grounded until she's 100 years old. Just wait. What? Wait, you are just wondering? She's not a thief? What are you doing? You come to my estate and accuse my daughter of being a chicken thief? Get lost. I haven't noticed anything. I sleep like a log during the night. Don't ever come accusing my daughter of being a thief ever again. Do that and you'll never be welcome here again. Was it you who was wondering my husband up so much just now? Don't mind him. He's just hit for a short fuse. What did you ask him? What? You said Isloso is a chicken thief. Are you out of your mind? You are lucky you probably caught him off guard, that he didn't really get what you said. If he'd be more alert, both you and your horse would have left faster than you could spell bottle cap. If you have to ask stupid questions, you should have come to me first. Remember that. Don't speak to Angus about anything that will wind him up. Of course, Isaac hasn't stolen any chickens. She's always does what we tell her, and we have strictly forbidden her to be out at night and from ever visiting Sunfield Farm ever again. That boy Luca and her are not to be hang out, and that's that. Why can't she see Luca? That boy is bad news and terrible influence. How do I know? My son Tristan has told me about him. He's always skipping work, stealing stuff, lies, and unpleasant to his parents. Unpleasant to his parents. A person like that is not to socialize with my daughter, I'm sure. Should I trust my own son? Tristan tells lies? You? How dare you? Beware, little girl. Beware the witch of Ghostbur. Grrr. Okay, calm down. I don't know. You don't know us. So you don't quite understand what it is. It's like you're calming about us. I believe your search a point that words alone are not enough for building confidence between us. If you want to our help, you'll have to help us. Weed one of our fields and we'll talk. later. Do it so that I know you're not only here to spread discontent. I need a couple minutes to calm down as well. Don't come back until you've removed all the weeds in the field. Alright, the field has been did. Now we should be able to go talk to her some more. And maybe she has calmed down a little. She got a little heated. So, are all the weeds gone now? Good. If I understand you correctly, some chickens were stolen from the Sunfield farm last night. Why do you think Isa is the one who did it? Her button was found on the ground next to the chicken coop? That's odd. She would never do such a thing. But I guess it would have to get to the bottom of this. Just don't went honest up again. I don't think Isaac is the culprit, but maybe the twins know something about the button. They started to giggle every time I get near and tell me they have a secret about ISIS that they don't want to share. I asked them, but they just run away, choking on giggles. If you can get the secret out of them, they might learn something you can explain all this. Hi, who are you? Elaine. Elaine, na 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 na. Yeah, Elaine, do you want to play hide and seek? It's the best game ever. Huh? You want to know our secret? What secret? Our secret about Isaac? Haha. You know, something you don't, but we won't tell you. Na 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 na. I promise not to tell Mom and Dad. You're not Mom and Dad. Oh, that's true. Okay, if you want to know, you'll have to find us first. Count to 100 before we start looking. No cheating. Haha, you'll never find us. Tell you that laugh is like a horror film. Creepy. You found us so quickly. You never thought you'd make it. Want to play more? No. Tell you what we saw last night? Shh. It's a secret. We saw her. Who? Isla, of course. She climbed out of her bedroom window last night. She does it a lot. We promised not to tell Mom and Dad, but you're not Mom or Dad, so it makes it alright. Haha. Where is her bedroom? Over there, by the other house. Come back if you want to play more. We were such fun. Bye bye, lemon pie. That's it. It looks like fresh boot print marks in the flower bed. It leans both to and from the window, as if somebody jumped out of it, was gone for a while, and then came back. The tracks are deep. Whoever made them might still have soil on the soles of their boots. So it looks like we're pretty much done talking to these guys. Let's go down to the other stable. or not. Okay. Chicken stolen from the Sunfield farm. How dare you accuse my sister, Isa, of that? It was Loka. Why are you snooping around here? Loka did it. How dare do I know that? Loka always does that sort of things. You find Isa's button at the chicken coop. Don't you get it? Loka stole it and placed it by the chicken coop to blame Isa. He's both sneaky and nasty, that creep. What? How do I know the button was found by the chicken coop? Of course, the button would have been. Of course, the button must have been by the chicken coop. That's where Loco stole the chickens. You said so. If the button belongs to Isa, as you're claiming, it's obviously he stole it to blame her. That boy is so rotten, blaming my sister, who's the best and kindest. If I see him, then grrr. Listen, if you still think Isa stole it, speak to my grandfather Jacob. He'll vouch for her. Would Isaac have stolen chickens from the Sunfield farm? Oh, no, that can't be right. Isaac's always diligent and always following the rules. She wouldn't have stolen a feather from a chicken. When did I see her last? Earlier this morning, which is a little unusual, as she never up this early. Isa has many good qualities, but being an early bird is not one of them. What was she doing at this time? She came riding on a horse she borrowed from the stable. Where had she been? You're all questions, aren't you? I apologize, but I don't have time to speak to you all day. You need to come back later. It's important. Well, so is that. I need to carry sacks from the cells to one of our mills. Otherwise, they won't have any seeds to grind. You'll help me if you tell me more. If I tell you more, my back isn't what it used to be, so that would actually be really lovely. Okay, carry a sack to each mill on our grounds, and I will answer your questions. That's how it's gonna be. Come back once you're done. To get there faster, just get off your horse and back on the horse and ride. There's that one. So we just got the one for this meal over here. And again, just on the horse and off the horse. And now we can run. Oh, I missed it again. Thank you. It was so kind of you to help. What was it that you wanted to know where Isa has been when I saw her this morning? She said she was awakened early and was riding to Greendale. I thought it was a little bit odd since she comes from the other direction, but today's youth do all sorts of odd things, so I didn't give it much thought. Anyways, anything else I noticed? Well, I understood why she had taken the horse with a broken shoe. I haven't had time to replace it, but I put up a notice by the horse stable saying not to ride it. I asked her how she could have missed it, but she just mumbled back and left in her rush. I didn't always understand the way of today's youth, but that note I left was impossible to miss. Unless she's been there during the night and there had been a power outage killing the lights. If that had been the case, I might have understood. Oh well, I need to get going. I hope your answer were of some help. Goodbye. What is this? Fresh horse tracks on the ground. Seems a horse with a broken horseshoe has walked here recently. What if it was the horse Isley rode last night? It must be. If I can locate the horse, maybe I can prove it's been the Sunfield farm. It's funny because the stable used to sit right across here, but it's been pushed back in this corner. A clove on the ground. The horseshoe looks broken. Let me have a closer look at the broken horseshoe. It seems to be stuck to it. Hold on. There is a large tree on the Sunfield farm. This leaf could have came from there. It must have been this horse that Isley rode last night. If I could find tracks belonging to the broken shoe of this horse on Sunfield farm, it will convey evidence that someone from the Goldsboro farm was there. I rode out there once. What if I'm right? Where's that star? Is it coming? Oh, it is. It is coming. I missed it again. Gosh darn it. Looks like the horse print looks exactly like the one on the Goldsboro farm. It's pretty recent as well. Someone from Goldsboro farm has been here. It wasn't too long ago. See if it doesn't look like I need to talk to anybody here, so back up we go. To confront that little girl for stealing some chickens. Oh my god. So let's see if you're smart to prove it was me who stole those chickens. You weren't home last night? Nobody saw me. This is such a waste. Nobody could even see, the twins saw you. The twins are lying. Who would believe them if you had no feather in it? Track below the window. What boot mark in the flower bed? My boots have soil on them and are of the correct size. Okay, I was out last night. But it's not crime being out late night. I knew it. You have no evidence. You were at the Sunfield Farm. At the Sunfield Farm? How do you know I've been at the Sunfield? Jacob saw you coming back. Okay, maybe I was out riding this morning, but you haven't been to the Sunfield Farm for weeks. How do you tracks from a broken horseshoe? Okay, I admit I was at the Sunfield Farm, but that's not a crime, is it? I can't ride, or I can ride wherever I want when I want there last night. No business of yours. Yeah. Okay, I know. Let's hear it. Okay, I admit it. It was true. I was on the Sunfield Farm last night, but I didn't steal any chickens. It was chickens. It was to see Luca. My mother has forbidden me to see him, but we can't bear to be apart. That's why I snuck away at night to see him in secret. So now you know. But who could have stolen the chickens? And why was my button by the chicken coop? I was never anywhere near it last night. I said what happened is clear as day. So, Luca stole the chickens. He took your button without you notice and placed it by the chicken coop to let everybody believe it was you were the thief. I've told you that boy is no good. He's trouble and he used to get away with the theft. Sigh. You know, I'm telling the truth. There's no use in talking about it. Just you stay here with your family and let's forget he ever existed. That's the smart thing to do. No, I don't believe you. Luca would never do that to me. He loves me. We love each other. He's not a bad person at all. Everybody just blames him when something bad happens. He's super nice, really. I know he is unpleasant towards everybody else, but he's not a thief. He just acts that way because everyone be so rotten. Why won't anybody understand? I need to speak to him. I need to hear it from him in his own lips. I must ride there. Aslid, wait up! Hey, you need to stop, Aslid. Catch up with her and stop her before she can reach the Sunfield Farm. If she speaks to Lucas, he might trick her into doing something stupid to get away with his crimes. You must keep her from speaking to him. She is not to speak to that boy. Hurry. I like how she just took off on an old gin horse. Like, old Star Stable horse days. Like, that's how, bad Star Stable doesn't care about updating some of their requests. If you're ever curious of what our old horses look like, here you go. Hello, Lean. I just spoke to Sage. She told me Luca just admitted to Philip that he stole the chickens. How could he do that to me? Who loved me so much. How could I go on living after this? How could he do this to me? He'd been playing me all along. Tristan was right. Luca is a witch, good for nothing, who just cheats and tricks people all the time. I feel so stupid. I'm going back, feeling there is nothing left for me here at Sunfield Farm. Tell Luca we're over and that I never want to see him again. What a twist. At first I thought Tristan was the one who framed her. Yes, it was me who stole the chickens. I still had nothing to do with it. It wasn't just me. I don't want to speak anymore. Go away. What? Why did I place her button on the ground? What about the button? It belongs to Isaac, but what if it was her button? I don't understand. What do you want? Isla is breaking up with me, but I did it for her. Oh no. Why are you still here? Go. Let me suffer in peace. Everything is your fault. Oh, now it's my fault? What the heck? How's this my fault? Do we need to go talk to her again, or... No? I don't... Okay. Seems we have a day timer here now. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do this off camera since I've did this technically as a Wednesday update video, so that will be all on me thing. Hi there, I bet you're wondering what I'm doing around these gate parts. I usually don't stay far from Starshine Ranch. I'm just gonna pretty much skip all this. This is just the donkey quest line. This is old, and it's really not part of the interesting. That'd just be something I'll do off camera. Collecting all these donkeys. It is pretty fun. Hey there. You're new here, right? Nice to meet you. My name is Barbara. Responsible for the Jarlahime stable competition. We're very proud of it. Even if a part of it. You know what? I'm not gonna read all this. It's just pretty much a race. Anyways, I'm gonna end this video as I do this race. If you liked today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss another Back to Beginning update, even if it's from story quest or even side quest. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!